Hey, greetings everyone. This is Mike. I'm coming to you from Samurai Geek Designs. We are located in San Antonio, Texas at 2003 South Zarzamora, Suite 3104. What else have we got going on? Oh, yeah. So, anyway, this is the Kenner 1990 uh, Batmobile. Maybe I should have just said Batmobile because everyone knows what this is, right? So yeah, this was a toy that came out in 1990. The original that came out actually had an open canopy with a really big giant windshield. This mold was the upgrade to that toy, and don't remember if I ever got one for my son at the time. I think he just had like the Batwing, he had a whole lot of animated Batman stuff. But this one came into us as the zebra camouflage Batmobile. It had a couple of toy gimmicks on this that have been removed, and just a whole lot of body work went into this. The first thing that we did was we removed all of the indents from the injector pins that are holding this thing together. Well, of course there are screws holding this together, and I had to smooth everything out. Excuse me, smooth everything out on this so that everything would just be showroom floor smooth. Everything would be nice. Seams were removed right here. This is a hard plastic piece, and these fins are a softer rubber plastic right here. And I didn't have an issue sanding this part down, and I didn't have any issues removing the seam lines all along the top of this. But these parts right here, there are no seam lines that you can see now that are running straight down the middle of this. Let me see if I can get this up and over. After I started on the other side of these pieces, I realized that this soft rubbery plastic here does not take very kindly to any sanding, any scraping. I mean, it shaves off, and it kind of crumbles. So a lot of work went into these parts right here to get them smooth, to get them shiny, to get them looking like they were not toy pieces. There was a button here, right around here somewhere, that shot this thing out as a missile. And as soon as I get it all closed up, this is going to be glued in permanently, so it will not move. Ooh, I need to fix the paint on those wires right there. Speaking of wires, what are those wires for? Those are working the headlights. And let me move this forward a little bit so I can get over here to it. I I found these. Well, I'm sorry. These were recommended to me by the gentleman over at Intertex Electronics Store here in San Antonio. Um, Turns out he does modeling as well. He works on a lot of cars, so he said that he uses these to mount his headlights. And they seem to look really nice, and they fit. I mean, I was going to use something else here, but I'm glad I found these pieces because I think they are perfect for what I needed here and to add a little bit of depth to what was essentially just a toy part. Uh, and back here too, you can't really see it on camera, but there are some definite hot spots right there that you can tell are from LEDs, and I just want to diffuse that before I close it up, just so that it really kind of just adds to that flame look. I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, I didn't want it to look like a campfire. I didn't want it to look like a like. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't want this to be a static light. and I got this fire light effect over at Evans Lighting. It's a three LED flashing system. I mean, it's not the best, but it really works, and it fits right into that spot. I'm really happy with the result. I am pretty sure that George is going to be pretty happy with this. As far as the base goes, what you're looking at is my best rendition of some asphalt. This he George didn't really want this to have a battery in here, so that would keep it all self-contained. He did want it to be plugged into a wall unit, and what I've done is I just added a piece of styrene here to the back of the foam base so that I could mount this. And that's just a regular jack that goes into the back here. As simple as that to get it back on. And that's going to be your switch. I didn't bother adding a switch on this anywhere, but I figured it was going to be like this. I don't know. So anyway, guys, this is the Batmobile that we worked on. This is going back out. This is going to be going back out to its forever home with George, our client. I hope he's happy with this. I put a lot of extra work into this to get the body just right. It's still. I mean, it doesn't look like a toy as much anymore, but I don't know. I mean, the way these toy scale vehicles go, I mean, there's always a little bit of a hyper realistic look to them, and they're always a little stunted as far as the scale goes. In comparison to a 3 3/4 inch action figure, I know this looks pretty small, but when it's sitting on a display, and mind you, this is going to be sitting in between an archway for Arkham Asylum. Not quite sure where George got it from, but it's part of a display, so it's going to be wedged in there, in between that, and hopefully this will look good back there. But again, for those of you who are interested, we do all of this work here for customers. This isn't for myself. This is not a hobby. This is what we do to keep the lights on here at Samurai Geek Designs. But if you're interested, please feel free to reach out and write us if you want to know what some of the work that goes into this. When you send us one of these toys, you're not going to get back something that has just been washed over. You're not going to get a shoe polish slop wash anywhere on any of my stuff. I do take a lot of pride in the stuff that we do. So when you send us a toy like this, we're not going to send you back something that was half-assed. We're going to do our best to get something for you that is going to look like a real high-end replica collectible that will look good on your shelf, and hopefully make you the envy of all of your friends wherever you may be. But anyway, guys, again, if you like what you see here, please feel free to hit like, subscribe, and if you want, hit the notification button so you'll know exactly when I put up one of these videos, because I am erratic at best. We might be getting an intern. I can't call him an intern. I mean, I might be getting an assistant here who's going to be helping me with the day-to-day activities here at Samurai Geek Designs. Everyone thinks that this is a really fun job to do until they have to do it. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to have an assistant here, because I told him the first thing that he can do is sit down and drill holes all day on a Star Destroyer, and I'm not sure if he liked the idea about that. So, anyway, guys, we do the unglamorous work here so that you guys can look good to your friends back at home. But you guys take care, have fun, peace out, and we'll see you again.